So I was looking at the TV. Obviously, I could see the whole of my colon on the TV. And I was like, I said to the doctors, what's all those white things? What are all those red things? It was the best thing I've ever experienced. Don't get me wrong, it was the hardest thing. But working with you guys was amazing.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today is testimonial time. We're here with Cenzina, and Cenzina has just finished with our program and healed ulcerative colitis, which is an amazing thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
and welcome to our channel. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to get Cenzina to talk a little bit about her history with how she got diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and some of the things that she had to experience before she found out about high carb health. So I'll hand over to you now, Cenzina, if you can just, talk briefly about your experience with ulcerative colitis.
Hi everybody, my name is Cenzina. Ulcerative colitis, that is a fun one. So basically it all started in the beginning. What I experienced personally was when I was eating. I experienced sort of pain. I was that much in pain, I just couldn't eat my food anymore. So I sort of like brushed it off, never thought anything of it. Carried on eating again, cooking meals, pain again. Then went to the doctors and they just said to me, it must be something to do with your digestive system. So try and sort of change what you're eating. You could have like an intolerance of gluten, lactose. So I started cutting out a little bit of dairy, but dairy was my weak spot, to be fair. But nothing was working. So I wasn't happy. I knew that there was something more serious than just the food. So I kept going back to my doctors. And they just said, look, we'll do some tests. Then I started seeing blood in my stools when I was passing, a lot of mucus, which was awful because I was working at the time, so I was living on the toilet. So it's embarrassing that you're on the toilet, they think that you're starving, but you're not. You're just like, you're going through a moment. So I didn't like it. So went back to the doctors again, as you do. But they sort of diagnosed me with internal piles. That's what I was told that it could be. So obviously I had to wait for a hospital appointment to have one of those cameras up my butt, which is not a nice experience, I can say. And they was looking for piles at the time. They was actually looking for piles, and I could hear them just like talking to each other, saying yes, colitis, and I was like, what? So I was looking at the TV. Obviously, I could see the whole of my colon on the TV, and I was like, I said to the doctors, what's all those white things? What are all those red things? And they said, we'll explain after. So they then diagnosed me with ulcerative colitis, which was devastating for me at the time, because I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know how I could have got this disease, So they obviously chucked a load of medication at me and said, you've got this for the rest of your life. There's no cure, but the tablets will help you through. So
how did you feel?
I was devastated. My partner was in the waiting room, and he seen the look on my face, and I just didn't know what ulcerative colitis was. They never even explained what it was. I don't even think they knew what it was themselves, to be fair. So I was just left not knowing a thing. I was left not knowing a thing. I came home. I did a lot of research. I literally spent the whole of the day, even a week, on the internet, on YouTube, And then I come across you and your brother for a week, and I thought, these guys look genuine. You know, I'm gonna read more. I didn't just go straight in there. I started looking you both up, and then I remember it must have been about 1 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't leave my phone alone, Shackle, and I went into this Carb Health, and I thought, I'm gonna message them, and I was like checking my phone to see if you'd got back, and there was nothing. Obviously, not realizing the time difference. But when I woke up in the morning, there was the message, and then I went from there and found you guys.
Yeah. So, in terms of your history, you didn't end up taking a lot of medication, did you? You were given some medication, but you didn't take it for long. No. What medication did you take, and why did you decide to stop taking it? After such a short period of time.
I don't know if I can pronounce this very well, Shakur, because I never. It was in mesalazine. Mesalazine. I mesalazine for, I think, about a week, and literally it was 10 tablets a day. I said to my partner, you know something, I'm not going to take this medication. It just didn't sit right with me. I knew that I didn't need this medication. Even though I was having the symptoms, I just didn't feel that I needed to take the medication, because I thought at the time, I have hypothyroidism too, so I didn't want to take less than that. So, you know, I just discontinued the medication.
Yeah. And that is something that everybody has a choice to make. You know, it's your body, and you get to choose what you put into it, and no one can force you to do something you're not comfortable with. And I think a lot of people don't realize that when they go to the doctor. They feel like just because the doctor says that you have to take it means that you have to take it. And a lot of the time, especially with you who've just been diagnosed, you know, there's things you can do, which you did do, that can help you in that situation. I'm not saying that, you know, everybody should stop medication and things like that, but, you know, do your research and realize what this stuff is doing to you, and then make an informed choice. Okay, so you obviously saw what we were doing online, and you messaged us, and you decided you were going to join the program. How did you find working with us for 6 months?
It was the best thing I've ever experienced. Don't get me wrong, it was the hardest thing, but working with you guys was amazing. You was always there for me. I got on with it. You told me what to do, Shuffle. You was just my God. You was my God, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You really, really was. And, you know, you gave me the guidance. You actually told me what to eat. And I just got on with it. Because I would rather listen to what I needed to eat. I mean, it's not a nice thing getting sort of food away and eating just the same thing day in and day out. But it's something that we have to do, because if we don't do it, we're not going to heal.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, Shackle, so I've been brought up on meat, salami, you know, mozzarella and everything. I wasn't a big meat lover. I used to play, but to discontinue that food, it is hard. But if you know it's going to heal you, and you know you're going to be disease free, then bring it on.